In this video, I'm starting the tongue and groove on the house, something I've been looking forward to doing for a long time. I had to do a lot of other stuff to get to this point, so I'm real happy about getting it started. Well, I got everything plasticed. This is clear plastic, but you can see the false ceiling I built. That way I leveled it out, got both sides done, got everything plain and ready to rock. Windows, got all the foam scraped out of them and vacuumed out so they're ready to wrap when we're done. And got the tongue and groove going down now. Well, this is kind of interesting because I have to do it in the wrong part because I have to hold both sides. So I gotta move the ladder. Doing tongue and groove is definitely a lot harder by yourself. Usually you can have two people and one person pulls down on one end and the other person the other, and then you kind of like meet in the middle with it and nail it. But I had to adapt and figure out ways to work alone. It was definitely a lot more challenging, especially on this vaulted ceiling. ceiling. Got it up past the chimney deal here. And I got a trim kit for that chimney box, but got this side done up until that ridge because I'm gonna wait to kind of tie them together. And I got the can lights installed. And I kind of got these two pointing, shining light this way, and then these two are kind of pointing, shining light this way, so it should be pretty nice. Those are adjustable lights from 2500 lumens each to 5500 lumens each, which should be plenty at 55. I might have to turn them down. I might put a dimmer switch on it. I don't know yet. Have to see what they look like. But I got to give my shoulders a little break from doing this tongue and groove by myself. It's kind of hard on the shoulders. So today I'm gonna work on the walls here. Basically, I think I'm just gonna bring it up to like the window height, you know, around there with full pieces, and then work my way down. These stairs I'm gonna have to cut in and take the steps off and kind of fish them back behind there. But yeah, work on the walls today. I think give the shoulders a break from. So I don't know if you could see it or not, but this tongue and groove here has got these stamps on it, and it's like grade 2 tongue and groove-ish, but the stamps are on the good side of the board, so it sucks because I have to either flip the stamps on the inside, and then the better surface is on. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna have to sand every one of those stamps off. I think I'll probably end up having to sand the whole thing just lightly with like some 200 grit or something, and then if we stain it or clear coat it. But I don't know why they have to stamp every single one of them. That's weird. I think this front wall was the second most challenging, next to the vaulted ceiling, because of how cut up it was. Making everything line up was a challenge. So I think part of being a good carpenter is figuring out the best usage of materials. And like for an example here, I need a piece that's 42 millimeter. I'm just trying to calculate the scrap to be the minimal piece. So I could use the 23-inch piece here for right here. But the thing is, if I use these longer boards, there's more scrap. And there's 23 in it, but then there's also like a bunch of wasted, like 21, which I can't use. So part of being a good carpenter, especially when it's on your dime, is really thinking about your next 3 or 4 moves. And not that I'm a good carpenter by any means. I think that's part of being a good carpenter, is using your material wisely. And even if it's someone else's material, that's a skill that you kind of want to develop. So at this point in the project, we had like 2 or 3 feet of snow, but it had been dry for like 2 weeks. So it grew all these weird crystals out of the snow. I've never really seen anything like this before. But it was really glittery, and at night with a headlamp, it was awesome looking. I've never seen anything like it. I gotta save these big indoor projects like this for the winter time, when I stand a chance of being inside, because I think by nature I'm definitely an outside person, but I have to force myself to do these type of things, which is fine. But I definitely rather be outside even in the middle of winter. Ceiling one's done, but I have to wait to do this trim here. I'm gonna cut like a piece about that wide and then bevel both sides at a 6/12, and it should kind of just straight cover that. Super happy with it. I gotta get these walls done before I can do finish trim. I'll definitely do the finish trim up top with the scaffolding in here, but I think I'm gonna move the scaffolding out of the way and start this wall over here